Welcome, crafties. If you're new here, thank you for joining us. My name is Jennifer. I am a former journalist and I started this channel about 2 weeks ago, and we talk about true crime and crafting. I laser engraved this sign. Some people are here for the crafting, some people are here for the crime, and some people like both. So welcome. Please join us in the comments section and be kind to one another. I'm a former journalist and a mother of 2 and a recent breast cancer survivor. There's my pink ribbon, and that is why my hair is short. So if you have an issue with that, you can go find another channel, and you wouldn't believe the comments I've been getting from people. Anyway, we have been covering the Christopher Watts case a lot lately, and one of the reviews we've been doing is the book Letters to Christopher by Shanann Watts. I've also been bouncing around, taking police interviews, and kind of answering a lot of your questions in the comments section and creating new content and new video to answer those questions. Something very interesting that continues to come up is Nichol Kessinger. So this video today is going to be about Nichol Kessinger, obviously. And a lot of people feel she was not investigated thoroughly. We have to remember 2 agencies were involved. A local police department and the FBI came together. Now, a lot of people are pinning on District Attorney Michael Rzucek. Well, it's not just Michael's job. Yes, it's his job to sentence Christopher Watts, but you all have the right to contact the FBI and ask them, why are you guys not investigating Nichol Kessinger? In one of my most recent videos, I said, I really wish on the polygraph test, the one question that Tammy Lee should have asked Chris was, do you know anyone who could be involved in the disappearance of your wife? And a simple lie on that would have opened the case a little further. That did not happen. We know. That's why 6 years later people are still going down the rabbit hole. But here's what I'm going to tell you. As a former journalist, I like facts. I am a fact-driven person. I don't like gossip. I will participate in opinions. However, if I'm going to do a video, I want it to be credible. My sources are going to be credible. I did reach out to the Rzucek family for an interview and have not heard back. Someone asked me why I don't reach out to the Watts family. At first I didn't want to, and then someone asked me, would you? So if you guys want me to, I will. I think if anything, I would speak with Jamie or Ronnie. However, I think they already talked to Armchair Detective, who also recently got sued. We're going to talk about that in a minute. So let me know what you guys think. I wasn't planning on it, but a lot of people are asking me, and if you know me, I like to get both sides of the story. I don't like to play favorites. Yes, what happened was a complete tragedy, and Chris Watts is a total POS. We all know that. But this case continues to spin the minds of many. So, if you want me to reach out to the Watts family, I will. But I did reach out to the Rzucek family. Did not hear back. But a family friend of theirs did respond to me. And I asked them a lot of these questions that you also have about Nichol Kessinger. And they say they want you guys to know they were able to see evidence that the public was not able to see. And they are at peace that she was not involved in the crime. Did she influence Chris to make his decision? Yes. But was she there that morning? No. Now I know what you're thinking right now. Her cell phone pinged that morning. From what I gather, this did not come from a Rzucek. someone involved in the investigation, one of the reporters that I spoke with a long time ago, said that there was possible evidence that she did drive by that morning, kind of just to spy. Because at the Lazy Dog, Chris made it sound like he had told Shanann when she got home that he's moving out and he's done and he's finally going to make plans for their future. So maybe she did drive by that morning and that's why her cell phone pinged. I can't confirm that. It's not in the discovery. We do know her cell phone pinged. But, and then there's also the witnesses that say they saw her truck there. There is the fact that she didn't clock into work until about 2:30 and then clocked out at 3. And then there was really not much communication with them that day, except for the text about the Metallica song and all of that. But these two were constantly in contact, so it was a little odd for a time period to go by where even if he was busy doing what he was doing, she was not texting him. But I'm not going to accuse and throw things out there that I don't have evidence behind. What I do want to show you are some responses from Sandy Rzucek and Frankie Rzucek when they posted Nicole's interviews online. A lot of people, just like you, questioned them. How do you not think she's involved? So I am going to show you some of those responses. Many of you know I've teamed up with Rzucek, and we are going to go live eventually and do some collaboration and talk about this case. And then I also, before we take a look at those responses, I want to show you there's a video that surfaced supposedly of Nichol Kessinger shopping, and then there is a new one out on Reddit. And as you know, I don't like to use things I don't have permission to, but these two individuals do not want credit for taking these photos. They don't want to be known for snapping a pic at the grocery store. So let's have a look at these pictures. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think? Do you think it's her? What I can tell you that I have confirmed, she still lives in Colorado. She did not move out of the country. Her first name is the same. She did change her last name. That is all I'll say about that. And let's take a look at those photos in that video. So what are your thoughts on this? I mean, face shape, teeth shape, eyes, nose. It looks like her. All right, and this one was supposedly taken 2 years ago outside of a Colorado grocery store. So let me know what you think. I'm not trying to pretend I have any new information. We're just having discussions about the case. I also wanted to throw this out there. Here is a photo of Nicole when she was younger, around 17, 18 years old, as a juvenile. She was arrested in 2007. The charges were disorderly conduct, and I did put in a records request for full details on this report, but I'm not expecting anything because when you are a juvenile, a lot of that information is not public unless it's something very serious, like murder or mass shooting incidents. One last nugget to share with you. I met a gal on TikTok who worked at Anadarko and she wanted to share her opinion on what happened while she was there. I've asked her if she would like to do a recorded interview with us. I know a lot of people don't like going live. That way she can feel comfortable and we can kind of go at our own pace. But this is what Noel had to say.
Pick him up so that he could leave his truck there and then drop him off when he was supposed to get off of his shift so that he could drive home to Shanann and the girls. His mistress kept saying that she didn't know that he had a wife and kids. Stupid ass bitch. She's a fucking liar and she had something to do with it. I just fucking know it. So yeah, anyway, people saw her with him multiple times. When I was told this, I immediately asked, why didn't anyone tell Shanann? This person looked me dead in the eyes and told me that no one said anything because no one wanted to be a part of the drama. So when the news broke loose, everyone decided that they were going to save their own ass and say, oh, we didn't know. They all knew, so. The answer is no, not really. If they were brought up by somebody else, he would talk about his family, but he himself never really brought up his family at all. There was one specific instance that a coworker had told me about where her husband, who works on the ground, used to work with Chris, and he knew that Chris always had his family's pictures in his wallet because when they would go to lunch, he would pull out his wallet, he would see it, and then around the time he started seeing his mistress, they went away. But they conveniently got there just in time for the police to get there, so. Apparently her husband asked about it, and he had said that he had lost them and he wanted better, new, updated pictures when the pictures were only like a year old. So, dude knew what he was doing the whole time.
So Noel's video is so interesting because so many of us get in situations where we don't want to get involved with the drama. Especially someone like her. She just started a new job. She didn't want to stir the pot and get in trouble. She was just working and doing her job and collecting her paycheck. But it goes to show, see something, say something. And sorry for the delay. Now for the comments from the Rzucek family.